Hey guys, welcome back to another segment of The Clueless Chef, where I will be given a recipe and the taste don't really matter. So for today's recipe, I'll be making some baked salmon with a side of potatoes and salad. First thing we're going to do is we're going to boil the potatoes. We're going to do that first because it will take the longest. So I'm going to take all these potatoes, put them in a pot. Now we will boil them with the skin on. So according to the recipe, this will help it cook faster. Okay, now that you've stabbed all of them and your face is covered with potato juice, you want to bring this to the stove, fill it with water, and let it boil. And now we are going to chop some mushrooms. Oh, sorry. Let's use these three. So these are going to be for the sauce. Going to get the stems out. So you want to slice them thinly. Then we're going to have 3 cloves of garlic. So now that we have the garlic, the mushroom, is it time for the fish? Alright, so once you've done that, you want to season your fish. No marination required. So let me get those. So the most important part for the fish is that it has to be absolutely dry before you throw it into the pan. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna pat it dry. Gently. It's okay. They're dead. Right, so once you have pat that down, you would want to season it with salt and some pepper. Make sure you work those into the fish. Then you want to do the other side as well. Don't forget the sides. So just roll your fish around on those bits of salt and pepper that fell around it. So you want to use medium-high heat for this one. We'll start off with a little bit of oil. So you can see the pan has started to smoke, so that's a good indication for you to put your fish in. Skin side down, there we go. Alright. So keep checking on your fish, right? I'm going to flip this once. There we go. So we're looking for that nice sear on the skin. There we go. So at this point, we're not actually looking to fully cook the fish. We're just looking to get some color on top of the salmon. Very nice. So now we are going to pop this into the oven. And that's going to sit in there for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so it's been there for 8 to 10 minutes now. So we are going to transfer this onto a plate. So you want to keep the bits that are left in the pan because that's where the good stuff is. All the rendered fat from the fish, and that's basically flavor right there. So now we're going to move on to the sauce making. I want to use about, I guess, half of the garlic that we minced earlier. Then we're going to throw some of our mushrooms in. Make sure you do this on low heat, yeah? You don't want to burn it too much. Then we're going to add some evaporated milk. I'm going to switch over to my whisk now. I'm going to add a little bit of mayo in here. Squirt that in. I'm going to add a little Tabasco. A teaspoon, a tiny spoon. Because that's not even a teaspoon, is it? Put a tiny spoonful of mustard. Now this is a whole grain mustard. Now if it's too thick, you can always add a little bit of water to loosen it up. And then we are going to add a touch of honey. Then we're going to add some chili flakes.
A bit more.
A bit more. Oh god, this is going to be hot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Some salt.
A bit more salt.
And pepper. Well, you gotta try it first. You don't want it to be like too
bit more
salty.
salt.
Now, apparently sister's being very salty. And then we are going to squeeze in some lemon juice. Oh,
Great.
there we go. You think that's enough lemon?
Yeah, that's fine. Fine.
Okay. Okay, so you want to give this a taste test. Yep, think that's good. So you want to turn off the heat. Ooh, that has a kick to it. So now that we're done with the fish and we're done with the sauce, I think our potatoes should be ready by now. So potatoes done, but I think I might have overcooked it a little bit. But that's okay, it's gonna be mashed anyway. What we're going to do now is to peel the skin off. And then we're gonna rice it with a potato ricer. So we have that right here, okay? Now that we have riced the potatoes, we are going to add the butter. Then we're gonna add in the sour cream. You can always add a little bit of a, evaporated milk if it looks too lumpy. Now if you don't want to use evaporated milk, I'm guessing you can use normal milk as well.
Yeah, you can.
So is there like a particular reason why we're using evaporated milk here?
It's Mom's recipe. It's
Right.
just how it's been done in our home.
Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna season it with a little bit of salt. More salt. Pepper. Okay, so we're also going to add some parsley into the mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna take some here, throw it in, boop, and give it a little mixy mix. Right, so once you've tasted your mashed potatoes, if it tastes good, enough salt, enough pepper, enough of everything, then we will move on to the final component of the thing. We are going to do the salad. It's a simple salad. We're going to start with the dressing first. So let's do that. We will need juice from half a lemon. Let's squeeze it into the bowl. There goes my lemon juice. We will need some olive oil. Then we're gonna add juice of half a lemon. And then we're gonna add a touch of honey. Gonna add a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper, and that is it for dressing. For the salad, you'd want to take rocket leaves. Now I love this one because it has this sort of peppery taste to it. There we go, so we have our bed of leaves in there. And I'm going to grab a handful of tomatoes. So then you're just going to toss them in along with the leaves. Add your dressing. Then you're going to toss it. There we go. And just like that, your salad's done. It's good, huh? And then they say I'm the clueless chef.